Well, mark your calendars for June 6th and 7th because it is Aledo's Rhubarb Fest, and it's celebrating 33 years this year.
Yes, roughly 3,600 people live in Aledo, but thousands more visit each year for this specific weekend. Chef Stephanie Godke is joining us now in the QCL kitchen. Yay!
Welcome back.
Yay.
We always love having you here.
It's good to be here, and I am super excited about Rhubarb Festival because
of course you are, yes.
If you haven't been to Aledo in a while, the downtown is unbelievably cool.
Yeah, it's like a cool Main Street, mixing both that kind of retro Main Street vibe with the more modern stuff.
Yeah, and we have a new Aledo Opera House. The old historic Opera House has been totally redone. It's going to be fabulous. But in the meantime, we're having Rhubarb Festival.
Yes.
You got to come for that. Live music all the time. There's vendors, there's crafts, and there's a cook-off.
There's a cook-off, which we will get to.
Yes.
But first, I want you to talk to us a little bit about rhubarb itself, because one thing that you wanted to talk to people about
is the leaf.
The
leaf is poisonous. So we do not eat the leaf.
Okay.
The leaf is one thing that I don't even bring it in the house because somebody might mistake it for lettuce, for salad, or kale. So I just take that and leave it outside.
Okay.
And then you can dice this up. And you can use it just like a vegetable. People usually use it like a fruit in pie, but it is a vegetable. And I've made some savory dishes with it today.
You have,
Just because I want people to know that the cook-off, we have a category for everything. We have a
variety.
We do. And if you've got children, we have the 15 and under group. That's the juniors. They don't have to compete. We have a professional group. So if you bake or cook professionally, you should consider opening it. We have all kinds of different categories. We have pies and cakes and crumbles and crisps, and then beverages, which I brought us a vodka here.
I want to talk about the categories in relation to what you brought here today, because you have a really good, you have examples of all the stuff we can do.
Okay, so chili at the end. You can use rhubarb like you would use a tomato because it's got the same acidity. And so anytime I'm making anything that could use diced tomatoes, you can use diced rhubarb. So that chili,
we can try it.
We can, and there's forks and spoons.
I love eating everything that you make. So.
Thank you.
Yes.
And then the next dish is a rhubarb coleslaw. Which you use rhubarb juice to make a dressing.
Oh my gosh, this is so good.
I know the chili.
Thank you.
I look forward to this every year.
I mean, it's always interesting to me, and that would be in the miscellaneous category. And you can bring that.
I know, Kyle's face. I know, it's amazing.
Well, I'll leave it for you. Can have it for dinner after the show.
There you go.
And then the coleslaw is next. And next time I'm out, I think I'm going to bring you pulled pork with Rubik's sauce, and we'll put some coleslaw on it.
Rubik's.
And I know I made that up.
That's adorable.
We love it.
Okay, so this next one is rhubarb bread pudding. Okay, that happens when you, on Mother's Day, you make a whole bunch of beautiful, soft, big yeast rolls, and nobody's doing carbs. So then you make it into bread pudding because nobody in the family was doing carbs, whatever that. Anyway, so I made. It tastes
really good, that bread pudding. I'm not a huge fan of bread pudding, but you know what? I'll give it a shot. That's custardy. I get the tartness of it.
Yeah, and it's custardy because I use cream and eggs. And so a lot of my recipes are going to be on the Wallace's. On the Wallace's website, a lot of recipes with you using rhubarb.
Yeah, because Chef Steph, she does occasionally cooking classes and things at Wallace's Garden Center, which sign up for those because you'll learn something new for sure.
But
talk with my
the important thing here is this is a family favorite, a turnover. It is puff pastry, so easy. It looks fancy. Puff pastry, a little rhubarb filling in it, and then you just glaze it with some rhubarb sugary frosting. And it's light, and it goes, and it can last for people say how do you keep it crispy? You bake it thoroughly. Rhubarb.
She's giving away secrets here.
I am, but that's, you know what, there's no secrets in cookies.
Take advantage because they're so good.
Thank you. There's no secrets in cooking, and everything's been done once. It's just, can you put a spin on it?
I mean competition secrets, right?
Okay, well, competition here is we got judges. We've got Jake Eastburn.
Oh, yes.
Yay, Jake. And we've got Kyle Dickens.
Yes.
Familiar faces.
He did that last year, right?
He did. A crowd favorite, let me tell you.
Oh, I bet.
Now, Jake was in Kuwait or someplace, so, you know.
He was busy.
So anyway, we missed Jake. But anyway, this year, we're going to have that. The senior citizens make this wonderful rhubarb lemonade, which we have mixed with my companies. I work for Mississippi River Distillery, so I brought the vodka. So you put that in a little bit of the Senior Citizens Rhubarb Lemonade. They sell that little bottles of that rhubarb lemonade at the Rhubarb Festival. Excellent.
It's very good.
And it's very refreshing. So you're going to stir it with a little bit of a rhubarb stem there.
That's funny.
All right.
Okay. Now look at all the merch I brought. They have cute, cute shirts. This one says pie, cookies, cakes, all the way down. It's Rhubarb Fest. That has the Rhubarb Fest logo. We've got a hat.
Very good.
But
very, very
you like it?
Yeah, I love that.
Good.
Morgan, look at these earrings.
Oh, rhubarb earrings.
Rhubarb
You gotta have
leaves.
those.
Gotta.
That is so cute.
And then, of course, everybody needs the festival.
Have the Stanley or
gotta have the Stanley, or whatever it is.
Whatever it is, the knockoff version, but still looks just as good.
And you know what? It's gonna make you hydrate during the Rhubarb Festival.
Yes.
There's all kinds of people riding around in gators. They'll give you rides, golf carts, and gators everywhere.
Yeah.
Okay, so I want to see if we can bring Jake, because Jake's here in the studio with us right now. I want to see if we can bring Jake out here, and you can give him some tips about judging.
Yes.
Because I saw the categories.
Hi.
Hi.
And that is a lot.
I'm fine.
This is really cute.
Isn't that cute?
Yeah.
It's a lot of food to try.
Well, it's
It
a lot,
is.
so we don't swallow.
Oh,
You don't.
there you
We
go.
don't swallow. Because
First
how's
tip.
that fair to the last person if you've eaten all day and then you get to
can't
the
even
last
look
thing
at
and you're
another
like, rhubarb. But no, you want to make sure that you got a fresh palate. So we use lots of water in between.
Okay.
And we don't swallow. So you taste it, you notice the texture, you cut it.
I am so glad I'm getting this pre-training.
Jake was
I
like,
would have taken like little TV bites,
TV
but
bites,
even that.
Oh yeah, it'll like if we have
It'll be too much.
50
fill up
pies,
fast.
you're going to have 50 bites of pie. That's a lot of pie. But you know, like last year we had rhubarb jerky. There's a man who makes and sells rhubarb jerky. Wonderful. The thing about that is you get it in your mouth, it's so good you want to swallow it. But you think, okay, I got to move on to the next thing.
You got a lot of categories coming up.
We've got beverages, we've got miscellaneous.
Oh my
if you make it with rhubarb, we'll judge it, right?
Absolutely.
We're not normally judgy people, but that day it's our
We're
job.
judgy people on
I
it.
have to like dust off my culinary skills with the military.
Yeah.
And,
it's
And
amazing
that's-
how much you can do with rhubarb.
It
how much
is.
you can cook with it. Wow.
You really have to. It's very versatile.
Yeah.
And you can use it, like I said, like a vegetable or like a fruit.
There you go.
Okay, well, we're obviously going to have you back on before the actual festival. Again, here's the information. Rhubarb Fest, June 6th and 7th in downtown Aledo. For a rundown of all the weekend events or cook-off guidelines, you want to start planning now, visit the website at the bottom of your screen, AledoRhubarbFest.com. Chef Steph, thank you. Thank you to Jake for coming on
thanks
for
for
some
having
tips.
me.
Yes,
And we'll
of
see you at the festival.
We'll see you at the
soon.
festival, yes.
All right, we're still ahead.